big thing taking storm this week in the gaming space is Bodycam for its extremely realistic graphics. I've seen people like XQC or Moist Critical play the game and they have pretty good things to say about it. But the problem is the game's graphics and aesthetic are stolen. When I first saw this game a couple days ago, I instantly recognized it. I thought to myself, oh, this is that super realistic game trailer I saw over a year ago. Except it's not. When I clicked on a video to look at the gameplay, I realized that it definitely looked different from what I remembered. To me, it looked a little less realistic than the trailer, so I decided to go back and check it out. And that's when I realized that the actual game I'm thinking of is called Unrecord. If you go to the Unrecord Twitter, they actually put out a statement about this game the last week. We have noticed some confusion regarding Unrecord. The name has not changed. Our game has not been released yet, and we are still in active development. When the original trailer to Unrecord came out, it went extremely viral. I remember seeing everybody talking about it on Twitter and YouTube, and so I thought everybody else would realize that it's a different game. But by looking through the YouTube comments, people only had positive things to say about the graphics, which don't get me wrong, Bodycam in itself doesn't look inherently bad, but the problem is it's not an original idea. But just to confirm my suspicions a little bit, I decided to do a little bit of digging. The Unrecord Twitter account was made in March of 2023, and the first gameplay trailer I could find came out April 20th of 2023, while the Bodycam developer Twitter wasn't made until April 2023, with the first gameplay trailer I could find being released September 13th, 2023. The timeline is pretty close, so I guess you could think to yourself that they just had a similar idea. Although, I've never seen a specific police Bodycam styled video game before. On top of that, if you factor in things like the fisheye distortion, the pixels to censor a player's face, even just the general atmosphere and map design. On top of this, the original Unrecord trailer actually used an asset from the Unreal Engine asset store, and a lot of these same assets were actually used in the Russian building map on Bodycam. There's nothing inherently wrong with using Unreal Engine assets. A lot of small studios or indie developers use it, so it is hypothetically possible that you stumble on the same asset and you both use it in a game. But when you stack all of those factors together, it starts to seem a little fishy. Apparently Bodycam was made by a 17 and 20-year-old, and as somebody who has made plenty games myself, I understand what it's like to accidentally copy a game because you have so much inspiration from it. But Bodycam is being sold for $30, which is a really high price for an indie game. This whole thing kind of reminds me of a similar situation with a game called The Last Night, and how its entire visual style was used in a game that's coming out soon called Replaced, which is super ironic. I think this is a really good reminder to game developers that if you have a really good idea, you might want to wait to show it off. Because it seems like if you're going to take a long time to put it out, there's somebody that can find a way to cut corners and do it faster than you. Even though no game developer holds the specific rights 100% to an idea, I think that having the end product be so similar that it's basically the same thing, the same assets, the same style, it's just kind of tasteless. But let me know what you guys think. Also, we are getting so close to 500 subscribers, so if you want to see me cover more stuff, go ahead and hit subscribe. And yeah, that's all. Peace out.